Okay, so welcome to the second part here. And in this part, I'm going to create uh, the breakdowns. So we have these main poses. We have our contact, right, where the feet are making contact. We have our passing position, where that leg is passing through. And then we have breakdowns, which are in-betweens, kind of the primary in-betweens between our main poses here. And we can have a lot of fun with these. These are surprisingly flexible in terms of what you can do. So let me explain that a little bit. Let's see here. I might turn this off and just work with what we have here. Turn on onion skinning so we can see what we're working with. So for what you might imagine is you're going from this pose to this pose. So you would imagine that the body is going to simply move up in that position. Your in between is going to be right in between there. You're going to draw those poses in. So actually, let me shift all these down first. I was off by one frame, so I'm going to shift these all down. All right, and we're going to drop in this in between now. So this is going to be a 3-framer, I think. And like I mentioned, so you'd imagine in between would look something like this. Right in between there, you draw the body rises up, etc. You draw this leg right in between, right? It's coming down, maybe the foot has fallen, etc. True, you can absolutely animate it like that. But you can also be much more flexible in a breakdown. And let me explain what I mean by that. So you can also, instead of going directly up into this passing position from the contact, we're going to do something that might be a little counterintuitive. We're going to go down. We're going to bring this down, okay? And I'm just going to hand draw everything, as messy as it may be, and come down. And what does that mean? So that it's moving at about the same rate. So that means that foot that was out in front is his flap. It's flat down on the ground now. And what's the knee doing? Now the knee is really bent because of putting all that weight on there. What's happening here? Well, I imagine the toe is still on there, but maybe a similar position, something like that, okay? Okay, so there, believe it or not, is our pose in between this one, this pose. Now we go down and we go up. Anybody guess what we're going to do next? Let's try this. For our next passing position, which is in between this and our next contact, instead of simply moving, instead of doing this in between that moves down, we are going to go up a little further. And this is all right out of the Animator's Handbook by our good friend, God rest his soul, Richard Williams, has passed away a couple weeks ago now. All right. So we have this, we're still working with the right leg in the front here, primarily moving back. So you see it was here, here, here. I might lift the heel up, but I'm going to leave it down. Okay, nice straight leg. And the passing position, let's see, so we have this, it's going from here to here with that left leg. I'm trying to understand the left leg now. So it goes from kind of kicking through. So I'm going to bring it all the way out like this and kind of keep it floppy so that it really kicks out. So we'll try that. Okay. And now we're going to do the next breakdown, which is going to be going from this contact position into the upper position, the passing. And we're going to do what we did with the right foot in front. We're going to go down. Counterintuitive, but you'll see how neat it is. Okay, we're going to really bend. By the way, it's not always easy to keep track of the feet and what they're doing. So do your best. I'm doing my best. And just try to remember where you are. So this foot has flopped down and we get a nice bend. Okay, that's what that looks like. Extend exposure, delete, and then here's our last one. And this one, this left foot, oh, let's see. So we're gonna go up instead of down. We're gonna go up a little bit like that. Drawing everything, keeping it nice and organic. Left foot, and the left foot nice and straight, but heel still down. And I'm going to kick this left leg behind like this. Extend exposure, and you say to yourself, this is never going to work. What is this going to look like? That is too weird. But let's take a look at speed. Bring this all the way back. It's on loop. I'm going to do file save, and maybe you should too. And that's what it looks like. So don't you get a lot of nice life? I think one of the primary things you're doing here is you're recognizing the weight, and you're getting that leg really, boom, taking on the weight, and that is so nice. And you see how the body doesn't have to be perfect. It'd be easy to copy and paste that drawing, but by drawing it, it gives you, on every frame, it gives you total flexibility. Is it totally on model? No, but it's a little bit more organic, a little bit more lively. Okay, in the next video, what am I going to cover? Maybe I'll add some arms, a head, different overlap, explain how to take this further. I'll see you in video 3.